What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Cowboys ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So USC's offense comes onto the field first today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system.
There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threads.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash and sizzle with USC offenses.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Pulls it in. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, USC. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will go to work for the first time today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Nice job to get it past the sticks and then get him down at the 35. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry up. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Leaves it with the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. He's up to 41 yards rushing for him now. What a drive to kick off the new season. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. On the ground. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the gun to give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. We mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left, have to worry about those who have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs, and I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys play today.
Well, and how they come together, because you've seen these players in other spots, but now a new system, new coaches. How do you gel? How do you start your career off?
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Working the middle. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Throws to the back. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. To the air on 2nd down. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to NC State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Parrish.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run, played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the running back. Got a little space. Turning it on. Hard-hitting tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The play-action fake. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Pace. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Using the quick game. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Touchdown, Cowboys! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. The Trojans will hustle to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Hawkins. Hubs it downfield. Got his man on the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He's going to fire deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Quick release on the RPO. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it from the gun. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Quickly out to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
And the Trojans in the hurry up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got the back in the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up.
First and goal, USC.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Trojans. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
21, Wyoming, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the back. Runs through a tackle. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Shakes off the defender.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. On the move, he fires. He makes the catch. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to get it in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Touchdown, Trojans! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Florida is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Gainesville. They're trailing by 14 to NC State.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man in the middle.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Holds it in down the sideline. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Cowboys want to move quickly. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Split backs here. To the air, it's Hawkins. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
On the play. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. On target to the left. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Lets it go to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Now the play fake. Lets it fly. Just threw that one way too far. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Kamara. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires to the big fella. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Wyoming.
Lost to throw again. Got a man. It's landing. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. On target. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Grab near the sticks. It's landing. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll play it safe and try for 3. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the right. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. And the Cowboys are in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's landing. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The Cowboys have it for the 1st and 10.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Working that left side now. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Finds the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Right on the money. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
They'll go to the ground. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
2nd down.
And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? He'll keep it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the timing just a hair off. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Florida is just getting dragged through the swamp today. And this fan base, who's so used to doing that gator jump, they're making other gestures today. They're trailing by 28 to NC State. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Gets it out quickly. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USC.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner goes down. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it, but pick it up and make a play. They make a play, and this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's landing. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Another first down.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Here's the thing. Not a great run. The offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. On the move, it's Parrish. And he's to the 48-yard line. That would be good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we you start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football game.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Tight end now in motion. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. A run for the quarterback. Diving for the score. He loses the football. Touchdown, Trojans. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game 1, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Cincinnati is down, but not out of it. Not in Nippert Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 2 to Boise State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And that's a 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Catch in the middle, it's Meredith. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Right on target this time.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Offense working from the pistol. Looking for space. It's Parrish. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Parrish. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The run from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Going for the big play. He makes a grab. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
59, Wyoming, 20.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Kamara. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense. He now has 106 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Second down, they'll go to the air. He wants a big play here late. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.